Hey guys, this is Aaron with Punch Lemon, and today we're going to be talking about one of my personal favorite games, Rust. As many of you know, Rust is an awesome PvP/PvE survival game with ninja bears, demigod wolves, naked guys with a rock fetish, and huge clans that wave their dicks around and crush small groups of people. Don't get me wrong, I really like this game. I have almost 400 hours in it, and I've been a part of the Rust family since Legacy. In fact, Taylor and I have been wanting to make videos on this game for a while now. I mean, come on, naked guys beating each other with rocks? That shit has potential to be comedy gold, and we feel like you guys would really enjoy it. But we've run into a few problems. As of now, the game is kind of broken. Not in the sense that there are glitches everywhere or the game has performance issues, which ever since the XP update it does. The game is completely unfair to small groups of people. Every time Taylor and I hop on Rust to get some awesome footage of us telling offensive anti-jokes to people we incapacitate and disarm, we get completely steamrolled by groups of 7 people with in-game gear on fucking wipe day. When I hear automatic gunfire and explosions and the game literally just reset 30 minutes ago, it's time to change something, and I thought of something by watching a video of Max Mears. The link to the video is in the description, by the way. He brought up the idea that research kits from Rust Legacy be brought back into the new Rust, which honestly isn't that bad of an idea, but it doesn't do anything to nerf the larger clans that cause chaos on servers and make solo and small group play almost unbearable. My idea is something that not only hurts the effectiveness of these large clans, but boosts the ability of small groups and solo players so that they can be on the same level as the Devastators without having to put in 3 times as much work. There needs to be a grouping system in Rust. Now, how does a grouping system in Rust help small groups exactly? I mean, the idea of actually having an organized group list and system inside Rust seems like it would hurt these smaller groups. But with a grouping system, you can place an XP modifier based on the size of groups. For example, a small group farming would take hours upon hours to reach level 20, where a large group, it would only take a few hours to get to that level with everyone constantly grinding and using tools that each other made and so on and so forth. The XP modifier in place would allow a boost in XP to the group of 2 people, so that way as they grind they get more XP than the group of 20, which effectively allows the group of 2 people to keep up in pace, keep the same level as that big group of 20 people. Now, you would think that there would be a way to cheat this grouping system. You know, you manually select your groups, and based on how big your group is, you get an XP deduction, or vice versa, the smaller group gets an XP bonus. Well, the way to cheat this is you have like a check and balance system in place in order to keep these large groups from abusing the XP modifier. For example, say that with the addition of being able to manually group yourselves, which gives group benefits like, say, bags are shared, or you're automatically authorized on cupboards that people build, so that way you don't have to worry about manually authorizing yourself onto those cupboards. And you would be able to set permissions and stuff like that based on the group leader. Little conditions would be put in place alongside this. Say that you're next to someone for an hour and there's no harm dealt between you two, and you also do things that you manually authorize onto the same cupboard without being in a group, that would group you. Or if you gave people a lot of food or meds or resources or tools, that would group you as well. And a way to break a group is if you're an extreme distance apart from each other for an extended period of time, much longer than it takes to actually group you. So like if you're grouping with randoms and you automatically get grouped, say after playing for about an hour together, and then the other guy's friends come on and he goes to their group and he's with them and never joins their group, after so long of being with that group, he leaves your current group and joins theirs. It's an automatic thing in place in order to keep this group system in line. I feel like it could work. I feel like if it was executed correctly and the proper checks and balances were in place, that this could really help even the playing field on Rust, and it would actually make it a lot more enjoyable for the smaller player base, because it's not fun to just sit there and put hours upon hours upon hours into building a base, and you have all these resources and you have everything lined out, and you're level 6 and you can't build anything to defend yourself. You can't make new weapons, or you don't feel comfortable enough to go out and loot rad towns, or all of a sudden you hear a knock on your door and people blow in and you can't do anything about it. This makes it to where you can, and I know they probably won't implement it, but I feel like it's a good idea. Anyways, guys, please leave a comment below giving your ideas on how Rust can be changed and improved. If you liked the video, please subscribe, and any feedback is very much appreciated. This has been Aaron with Punch the Lemon. Keep it sweet.